everyone, and welcome to a brand new series. This one's about dairy farming and whether we can make £1 billion from producing dairy products from a dairy farm. So this is a part role play, part playthrough series. Bear with. We're here at Riverbend Springs. I've got £1,000 to my name. I've just inherited Grandpa's farm that's got some equipment on it already. Behind me you can see my trusty truck, as per usual. It's in orange. And we're going to head up to the farm and see what we've inherited. So let's jump into the truck and we'll get on. As far as mods go, I'm running auto drive, course play, and there's a few other mods that I've added on or added in. So we'll shoot up to the farmhouse and we'll have a look. Bear with me a sec, people. Apologies. Losing money out before we even started. So yeah, it's all about dairy farming. That's what we're going for. So cows, goats, buffalo, any of those produce milk, and then we'll go with like cheese products, butter, so on and so forth. Like I said, there is some equipment here that Grandpa left behind, which is outstanding. But to get anywhere, we're going to need some money, and the only way we're going to get money is, unfortunately, to do contracts. Um, so yeah, that's what it's all going to be about for probably the first month or two. I do have, I believe, fields planted. So this that was 3 fields is now 1. Um, with a load of wheat in here that Grandpa's already planted, which is ideal for us because obviously we need straw for the cows. And I believe this one over here, field 2, is grass, which again we're going to need for hay bales and silage for the cows. So yeah, that's grass growing. So literally all we need to worry about is money right this second, and let the 2 fields get on and grow. So we'll hop into the contract menu. He says, there it is. We can do that one. That's only £1,000. That won't take us long to do, so we'll accept that one. It'll take us 2 minutes to do that. We're likely to car over at the farm. So yeah, this is the family farm, Grandpa's family farm. We still have the farmhouse and a few other bits and bobs, but it's ours. It belongs to us. We're just going to change it into a dairy farm. So we are heading to build 58. So let's head towards the shop. So we'll get this on the way and head towards the shop. Like that. That way I can have a drink while we're getting underway. Yeah, we got some equipment. We've got a combine. We've got some tractors. Everything we need to run the place. Nice big silo sat here for the wheat to go into. But it's all about cows, I think. Cows and goats. I think that's the way I'm going to go. I do have a chicken barn on the farm with a few chickens in. Hopefully the eggs from that will help keep us in positive money flow. I hope. No, we don't want to go in the shop. Stop. I know, I'll just keep driving off on the road. I go to field 58. this way. But yeah, I think goats and cows, or even buffalo, saying that would be the way to go. It's all about money. We need the money to better move forward. Hence the fact that we're out here doing these random little contracts just to try and. I just missed the road I wanted. Just trying to make ends meet. Excuse my driving, folks. So we should be in here, I believe. Turn off the truck. Hop out. We'll get rid of the map. Right, we're here for the Deadwoods, which I believe are these. Yeah, the ones that marked. Sweet. One. I think all we're doing is actually cutting them down. There was another one here I spotted as we come in. Yeah, there's one. I don't mind the whole Deadwood missions. These are quite fruitful, or they can be. They're not big money, but they can be quite handy. There's another one. Another one. It can be worth a few, a few quid here and there. And they're an easy mission to complete. Just turn out, chop the trees down, and off you go. One up here and make sure there's nothing else in. Oh, there's one. I'll have that one there. Can't lay it that way, it's going to go down into the woodland itself. But all we're doing is going to chop them down and then be on our way. That's how easy they are to complete. There's one down here somewhere. Seen it, there it is. One down at the front there as well. There's one there. The worst thing with these is you've got to remember where you've been and where you haven't been, otherwise you can be wandering around for quite some time trying to find them. And that's it done. Easy peasy. Now where did I leave the truck? That's the question. But yeah, that was straightforward. Like I said, I don't mind doing the Deadwood missions. Literally what we're doing is cut the trees down. The owner will get rid of them. We just removed the Deadwood from the forest. Up here somewhere should be my truck. There it is. Ideal. Right, let's just drop in the menu and collect our wages. Thank you very much. What else do we have on the go? Cultivating. Harvesting is not a bad paid job, but it's a bit of a pain in the butt. 3.5 grand. Going back to the shop to collect the equipment. And we're already out that way, which is frustrating. You know what, let's just do it. We'll go for the wood transport one. Auto collect. Let's just go back to the shop, get the gear, and then we'll be back on our way again. I've done this one before, or done these before, so these aren't too bad. Depends how good you are with the arms of the crane, but they're not too bad. So literally what I do is pick the wood up from somewhere and take it somewhere else. The wood's here somewhere in the yard. Okay, so we'll head back down to the shop, pick up the truck, and then we'll go back up to the field there, and we'll go and collect the timber, and then take it to the paper factory. I think it's at Antigati. Excuse my driving, it's a bit rough. Oh, I might want to go that way. No, we don't want to go that way. We'll just make a real hash of that. Never mind. We'll go down the main road instead. I was going to try and cut through the shop, but obviously not allowed with my poor driving skills. We'll just shoot in here instead. Oh. I made a boo-boo. We'll have to cancel that contract, people, because I didn't actually accept the equipment to go with it. And I should have done. So we'll cancel that one. Frustrating as that is. My bad. Right, let's try another one. Deadwood. There's another Deadwood one for Noah. Let's go and do that one. Yeah, see, you got at the bottom here, look, borrow items, accept contract. I just accepted the contract. I didn't borrow the items. My bad. We'll try not to do that too many times. We're at the shop. We're heading out to that way. Alright, we'll spin the truck round then. We'll go up the main road. Off we go. Pretty rapid truck. It's one of my favourites, I must admit, as far as trucks go. It's pretty well balanced. It holds the ground well, holds the road well. You'll notice with some of those that do silly speeds, they kind of bounce around all over the place. This one is not so bad, technically, as some of them. Pedestrian over because he likes to cross the road in the middle of nowhere, like that one there. Right, so we want to cut across. Well, I say cut across, we're going to use the outside edge of this field, trying to damage the crops. We can help it. We'll stop here. We should be able to get out from here. Look for these deadwood. It should be here somewhere. There's a couple, 3, 4. Get the old chainsaw out then. Chop a few of these down. At least this way we're making money while waiting for the fields to get organised and grow. We're not just sitting around idly wasting time. Not only is it slightly boring for me, obviously it's going to be boring for you guys to watch. Whereas at least this way we're actually, you know, doing something constructive. Put a few pennies into kitty at the same time. For those of you that are new to the channel, there is another series on a Friday night mining. That's all about gold mining. That's an ongoing series. Thoroughly enjoying that one as well, if I'm honest. That's completely different to what we're doing here. That's all about digging the ground for gold. So if you haven't watched, please jump over and have a look. You might like it. If you do like it, please consider liking and subscribing. Every subscription helps towards the channel. Right, I think we're out of the area now, so I'm now confused. Because according to this, we still have trees left. Go this way and have a look. Well, there's nothing over here. Oh, there's one. Hiding over here in the background. And there's another 1, 2, 3. That's cool. They should all be here then. Noah could do us a massive favour here if this becomes a regular thing for doing jobs for him, especially deadwood trees or deadwood missions. So we'll try and keep on his good side and do as many of these jobs as we can in a timely and orderly fashion. Another one done. To the truck, which I believe is here somewhere. Funds. Very much Noah. So we could do this one now. That wood transport is £5,500. We just need to borrow the items. So we'll borrow those items and we're going to do the wood transport job now. So we're going to head to the shop, which means I've got to go back up to the main road. Just going to sneakily cut around their field. I'm not damaging the crops anyway, so that would be a tree rob. My driving is horrendous, people. You'll have to bear with me. If you think this is funny, watching me try and drive around the field, or watch me try and load a trailer with logs, because that's worse. Go up this way. You know what, the people around here have a death wish. Right, now when we get to the end of the road, we should be able to use the auto drive to take us back to this shop. With a bit of luck. Off we go. So we'll go to the shop, we'll pick up the equipment, and then we'll try and pick up these logs and make an absolute fool of myself trying to do so. Give you all a good giggle. We'll do that job. That should put us at about £8,000. Yeah, there's the lorry there. What are you doing, mate? There's the lorry and the trailer, so we've got quite a bit to pick up by the looks of it. Right, we'll leave the truck there. Turn that off. Hop out. So yeah, this is going to be quite a giggle because I've never actually had to load a trailer before. It's normally just a lorry I end up loading. One of the other mods I have installed is is manual attach and manual cabling. Hence the fact I just got out of the truck, connect all the cables up. Right, now where are we heading then? What's the road? Don't that driver, but never mind. Look at the glitch there with the crane. I'm not quite sure why. I think we'll be alright. Up the road. It's not that one we want, it's the next one. It's this one here, I believe. Lumber company. So where's my pile of wood then, people? I should imagine it's round the back. Let's get rid of that map. I'm wondering now, is this where we're picking it up from, or is this where I'm bringing it to? I think this is where I'm bringing it to. Yeah, we need to go up. Up, up, up. He wants to go to field 33. Right, my bad. No, that would be a car. Told you my driving was bad. We'll go around that car, shall we? Let's see if we can drive better from inside the truck. That's better looking. At least I can actually see what we're doing. Right, we want to go right here. And then left down this one. And then we are heading to field 33. So we're going to go down to field 58, turn left, and then follow that road all the way up to field 33. And then collect the wood and then try and bring it back. Without making too much of a fool of myself, which is going to happen. I'll just give you fair warning now, it's going to happen. I got this one. Well, it's not a bad little truck, this, a Volvo. Nice little fixed axle. Trailer on the back. Zips along quite nicely. Shoot across the map. Up to 33, up the lane, up to get the wood. Load the wood up. And then we'll head back. So as far as the dairy farm is concerned, I'm thinking I want fields 6, 7 and 9 as well. I think that's where the cow barn and got this one. The cow barn and the goat barn will end up being. And maybe another field. I know for a fact that field 7 is grass, so I might leave field 7 as grass. Is that all the wood there is? Yeah, I might leave field 7 as grass. And put the cow barn and the goat barn on the other 2 fields. Right, so we'll stop that there for a minute. Now, how do I use this truck? Truck. Unfold truck. That would be a good start. Right, so the crane's active. Let's just finish unfolding. Okay, so I can go up and down. Entirely sure. How? Okay. Bear with, this is not going to be an easy one. Oh, there we go. Like I said, I'm not a professional at this by any sense of the word. This is not my forte. As far as loading the trailer is going to be concerned, that's going to be an interesting one again. No, this way, roll. Come on. So far, so good. I'm quite happy with myself. God. Swinging around all over the place there. How are we doing? It's on there. It's on there. We're doing okay. I'm just gonna keep going. Like I said, I never pretended to be anything other than what I am, and I can tell you that ain't no crane loader. Well, so we're just gonna get one on this pass. Take this to one for now. Do that. Forwards. Up. Bit of issue here. That way. Okay. I've struck them on. Doing okay. Taken me quite a while, I know, and I'm not apologising for that now, but we're doing okay. Right, see if I can get all of these. Let's say. Then we get twist them all the way around. Easy. Okay. This is the first three. That one on the back there has got a bit of a problem by the looks of it. Come on. Right, one more. It's the full load. And the question you want to ask yourself there is it worthy? Where is it worth £5,500 to empty to load up all this wood, considering the hash that I've made of it? Not everybody would agree with me. It's not the easiest thing to do in the world. Like I said, it's more of a painstaking process of long-windedness. It's not like it's not doable. It's just hard work. There you go. Hold the crane away. Jump back in the cab. The legs will go up. And then we'll be back on our way. Wherever we're off to. So we need to turn around. So we'll get rid of this. We should be able to go out here and back onto the road. Yeah. Right, now we need the map back. We're going this way. Down this one. Doing these bigger missions like this and borrowing the equipment's okay, but it will cost you in the long run. So we've had to pay for this equipment or to hire this equipment to be able to do this job. So we're not going to get £5,300 from the get-go. But well, we should get a good £5 for it at least. But we're not going to get the full payment because we've had to borrow the equipment and we have to pay for the borrow of the equipment. Like I said, I do like the Deadwood ones. They're quite profitable. Isn't it? We just turn up, cut the trees down, and leave. But for the bigger money, we're going to have to start stepping it up a little bit. Some of the bigger jobs like this one. I mean, the plan is to have the next pack operating at the dairy farm, especially for cutting down the wheat and replanting. Just because I believe it'll be a bit more cost effective than having tractors upon tractors trying to do 3 or 4 different jobs. They're outside the road. This one here somewhere. Now, if memory serves, I've got to get out of the truck here and go to the exclamation mark and tap R. That's that wrong. I'll just hop back in a minute and put it forward a bit more for the trailer. Hop into the trailer, take the bands off, out of the truck. It's the wood gone. There you go. That should be the mission complete, I believe. Yep. So we get 5,000, so we've lost 360 quid for the leasing the equipment. So we'll collect the wages. It's still 5k. Ah, I forgot they do that. Alright, let's have a look. See what else they got. Any more Deadwood missions come up? Cultivating Deadwood, yes. Okay, no, we'll do that one. So we'll accept that contract. I'm going to tab back to the truck instead of walking across town. Oh, there's a truck there. Right, how far away are we in Noah? Okay. So we're nearly up to 10,000. Time we've done this job, we should have 12k. Oh, mate, we're taking this truck. We're going for it. No, we're not. Cheers, mate. Right on again. Yeah, so by the end of this job, we should be 10k. Should be. I know it's a long way off doing much, but it's 10k that we didn't have to begin with. Perhaps we could buy some more chickens. Try and boost the chicken numbers and the rates. don't believe I've actually ever been down this way before. It doesn't even along this road, it's nice and empty, there's nobody out here. This is where some of the bigger fields are. This one here coming up. You know, take this guy, slam on the brakes. Up this road here, I believe, is our wood. Stop it. Out with the saw. One. It's not a dead wood. This one here is though. From what I remember, if you end up cutting trees that aren't deadwood trees, they end up costing you. You end up paying for damages then, which is something I'm not looking to do. I'm literally here just to cut down trees. There's quite a few here to be found. These aren't marked. Oh, that's crafty. I can only cut the ones that are marked. Okay. So I can't have that one. I can have this one. That might cost us in the future. Another one there. That was rather cheeky, you know what? Send them up here to do a deadwood mission with all these deadwood trees and not marking them the way I thought they would have been marked. But yeah. Oh, we're out of the zone now. Okay. We'll come back down the hill then. See another marked one there. Oh, there's another one. Marked one. No. It's not. It's not. I'm gonna cut the trees to find. Come on now, what have you done with these trees, man? This one. No. There's one. Assuming I'll be over here. There you are. Yeah, that was quite crafty. No, that was to put us in a woodland full of dead trees and expect to cut down the right ones. But it is what it is. Hopefully we still get paid the same way. Yeah, 12.5k was agreed. 12.5k, £1,200, sorry. God, what am I like? Stone picking has to be one of the most tedious jobs there is going. Spraying Not really my thing. Sewing is it's bleh, rock removal. Yeah, but it's a long way from the shop to pick that piece of equipment. Mowing. Oh, there is a MacDon mower though. Tell you what, yeah, let's do the MacDon mowing. Or borrow the items. I don't mind the MacDon. Should have had £10,000 in the bank. How come we lost money? No idea. No doubt we'll find out in a minute. Can we get back to the shop from here? Interesting question. Looks like we can. I think we'll take the ferry across to 45. I don't quite understand how we managed to lose £2,200 there. Oh, what was that about? I was going to say he's stuck now. Oh, the reason he got stuck, my friend, is because he's either driving into a fence. But it's alright, I'm here to help out, lend a hand. Go through here instead. I'm pretty sure I can get to the shop this way. Yeah, I should be able to drop out of here. I'm lost. I'm lost, people. I'm lost. Need to go back this way and go get the equipment first. I was going straight to the field, me. Right, let's cut through this way. There we go. There's the MacDon mower. What's going on with the brakes on this track? They're not the best. Right, let's put the MacDon. We'll be on our way. Get rid of the map for a minute. This is one of those pieces of equipment that are great to have, but it's not one I would personally go out and buy unless it was cheap in the used car market, because it is literally such a pig to drive. I'll connect the hoses up, because they ain't connected up. I know they ain't. Let's try and pick the header up first and see if I can connect the hoses up afterwards. See, the hoses aren't connected, so I know that it's not right. I don't even know where they connect up to. connect the hose up. Won't be able to drive it to use it in many grounds. But let's worry about that in a minute. Let's get to the field. Oh my god. Need to call the ferry. Here, please, Mr. Ferry. Here he comes. I need to connect these lines up and it's bugging me that I can't. Oh well, we will try again when we get to the field, like we said. I'll get them connect up one way or another. Let's go on the ferry. Well, hop back in. Ferry's a bit loud, so you'll have to excuse I might go a bit quiet for a minute. Okay, there we are. So you've got the left lane up the hill, up towards the field. Field 45 should be up through these trees on the left hand side. There it is. This is our field. Outstanding work. Right. Let's see if we can get this sorted out now, shall we? Okay. So I'm going to be a little clever here. I jump in this one. Field position 45. I'll let this guy cut the grass. What I can do is let you see the course that he's going to follow. This isn't actually cost me anything. This is one of my employees doing the job for me. Or for those of you who know the game, it's Courseplay. But I'll be using this a lot on our own farm, especially when it comes to cutting the grass and get picked up by the baler. just because it's more advantageous to me because it allows me to do other things like go and feed the animals, go and pick up animals, or cut the wheat, or harvest the wheat, or pick up straw, or either. It works in both ways, but it's more advantageous to me to use it, so I will be. Not quite sure why he's doing it in this manner, but he is. I personally would have gone around the outside a couple of times. But the job's getting done. We're 5% in, so it's working. Which is what it's all about. So what we'll do, we'll be quite crafty here. We'll jump to the truck and we'll head back to the farm and we'll go and check on the chickens because I have chickens already. Not many, but there are a couple of chickens there. And we'll see how they're getting on. I've been keeping an eye on the guy at the top there. He's still cutting the grass. As soon as he's done, we can collect the money. But yeah, I might end up buying this field here as well. This is field 8, and turning this into wheat as well. So we've got enough wheat coming in to produce straw for not only cattle food, but for bedding as well. But it all depends on income. Obviously, we can't have a massive income without the cows, but we can't have the cows without having the straw and the grain to provide for them. I've got a big silage pit there waiting for grass to go in, so we're going to need more grass for sure. But it's all a work in progress. 10 chickens? Why is their health bad? Why can't I open the door? Oh, there we go. Plenty of food. So health will come up. There's any eggs down the other end. They've got food, so they should have health, and I don't quite understand why they haven't. No, there's no eggs of yet. We'll leave them be. Hopefully they'll. Oh, they don't fall off the edge, Rob. Keep going and get to the truck. Hopefully they'll their health will come up as the days go on. Deadwood fucking missions going anymore. Yeah, look, another one there. What's that? Let's accept that one as well. Any more? Okay, I'll just do those two then. Where are we going? Oh, field 63. Okay, I can do that. At the stop sign on the end of the road, who needs that? I don't stop for anybody. Oh. Right, let's get on the road. Do the school bus. Squeeze me in the truck. Oh yeah, leave it a driving that. Oh my god. Not stopping. Not going the wrong way. I need to go down this one. There we are. Oh, that was a telegraph pole. There's a dent in the back of my truck now. Just zoom down this one. Over the river. And over the river again. Swing down this lane here. 63. Hill Bridge. It should be in this patch here, hopefully. This is a restaurant. So we'll leave the truck here. We'll pop out. Let's go and find these deadwoods and chainsaw out. There's one. See them nicely marked. Well done this time. After you caused me complete confusion in the last one. Yeah, we will find out. Yep. This one. Live. There's one here. I don't know whether this is the last one though. Or it is one. It's marked. Yep, job done. Put that away. Don't want to walk into the river. Back into the car park. We'll claim the wages for that one. Thanks, Noah. Much appreciated. More from Noah right now. How's the other guy doing? He's doing well. Back into the grounds quite nicely. It's a shame that these Deadwood missions don't come up faster, because they're quite good then. I'll just sit here and plunder for a while. And I hope that we'll get another job come up for Deadwood. That would be amazing. Come on, Noah, give me another one. Not being very giving. Something happened then. Deadwood, yeah. Accept contract. Yes, please. Right. I know it's on the other side of the river, so we gotta go this way. Main road. And then hang on right. We're going this way. Shrink that map down a bit. It's a bit big, isn't it? It's down here somewhere. Excuse me. Should be in here. Now, I never expect these missions to pay big bucks because it's one of the easiest jobs on in here, really, to cut deadwood trees. It's not hard to cut a few trees down, is it? He says you can't find any. Only had 2 trees. Oh, there's 1, 2. Question is, are these marked? Am I going to make a fool of myself? No, this one's cut. Probably a small. Yeah, that's a cut. I think somebody's wages. This one. Yeah, it's a cut. For any more? This one? Yep. Circle. Come on, Noah, you're making this harder, man. Spank. Oh dear. There's one. You were hiding nicely in the back there. There's one. One more. Cut already. It's been cut, they've been cut. Okay then, so the other one's got to be in here somewhere. It should stand out. Because they're dead. But, you know what? Wherever it is, it's quite well camouflaged. Because... No, that's not it. I have yet to find it. Normally stand out really well. So, that looks possible. There it is. That was well hidden, that one. There we go. Semi-truck's back this way, apparently. Somewhere. Let's see any second now. There it is. We'll accept that contract. The other one is nearly done as well. Any more for any more? As of yet, there isn't. I'm pretty sure he's almost done. Once he's done, we can collect the income from that one. We should be seeing nearly 15,000, which will be nice. Do with a few more pennies, for sure. Especially when you get into the next hat stuff. The next hat stuff's expensive. I just think it'd be more cost effective for us to run that. Oh, he's finished. Good man. Just shoot over and collect that one. Thank you. That'll return all the gear as well. And also we're up to £14,992. So we're heading in the right direction. It was 750. It's not really worth it. Is it search? Let's go back to the farm and we'll decide what's next. Nearly £15,000 in credit now. We're not short of money. We don't have lots, but we're not short. Obviously, we're still waiting for the grass and the wheat to come in. They're planted, but they need to grow. There's some big fields out here. These are the fields you want to get into. You get some of these with some grass and some wheat in them, you'll make some serious bells. But that's not what the series is about. The series is about bells and animals, yes, but we're after dairy products. And for the dairy products, we need cows and goats, or buffalo and goats. I'm in the car. He got a bit carried away with himself there. But I'm definitely interested in this field here. And I know for a fact that that field out there with the grass in. I mean, I wonder if I can rent that field. You cut the grass. There's an interesting fact. If I was to rent that field, cheap, and we cut the grass, would you recommend silaging it? Because if I silage it, then there's an income, isn't there? So that's an interesting thought. Let's have a look at the map. What's Actually, don't have the rent mod on. It's not grass either. Bloody parsnips, Walter. Why do you put parsnips in it? It's normally grass. What's this one over here? It's heavily weeded. That's not grass. I just like potatoes. No, that's sugar beets. Alright, sort out this side then. What's this? That's potatoes. It's Katie's field. I don't know. It's quite a strange one, this one. What's in here? And they're beets as well. So you got sugar beets, red beets, potatoes, and parsnips. And all four fields that I want, and I don't want any of those crops. None of them are worth anything to me. I'm definitely considering putting on the lease field mod, so we can lease fields as well. I think that will work in our favour. I mean, it's not been a bad day. It's been quite productive. We made, you know, £15,000 in a little short of a whole day. In the harvesting in water. Okay, so anyway, harvesting harvesting contracts are good. They're good money. But there are a lot of effort goes into them. Okay, well, we're going to take that one because it's like going to double our profits, pretty much. What we'll do is we'll take this out to the field. We'll get this then on course play, and I'll come back and get the tractor and trailer. Where am I going, people? Field 76. This is not going to be the fastest drive in the world. It's almost a shame I've got to drive it. Wonder if I can get this guy to follow me. That would be advantageous, wouldn't it? No, okay, I'm going to have to drive. So well, as long as drive, but we're going to have to drive it. So we'll go out to 76, we'll set up course play so that he'll start the job, and then we'll go back and get a tractor and trailer, and then we'll come back down. Mate, I have no idea why you did that. I was already right in front of you. No need to do that at all. "17 miles an hour is a painful drive. And that is literally all it's got. I don't know what we're going to cut though. No idea what we're going to cut. I've no idea what this is. I just know it's a harvester of some description. And we're going to harvest field 76. I'm assuming it's some sort of underground crop. Potatoes, beets of some description. It could even be sugarcane, I guess. I'm not sure. I've not seen one of these for a while, or at all like this at all, actually saying that, so. But we'll drop this off at the field. Like I said, we'll get course play up and running. Get this guy on the go. And then we'll go back, get a tractor and trailer and bring that down here. And then with a bit of luck, we should be able to empty it and dump it at the same time. Got no idea what we're dumping to, mind. Pretty sure the map did say, but. "76 should be just over the hill." So that's it there, whatever that is. So we'll pull off the ground. Let's have a look and see what it is, because I've got no idea what that is. It's like some sort of cabbage or something. No, it's parsnips too. Okay, so this is the parsnip machine, or parsnip harvester, as we've just found out. So let's get course play up and running. Fill position 76. Generate course. Okay, and we're going to start the job. See what he's up to. Watch him get started. He's all over the road. He's going to upset all the traffic. What are you doing, mate? It's the wrong field. That sounds a bit rickety. How do you have a full grain tank? There's nothing in it. Stupid man. Bear with me then, I'll go and get the tractor and trailer, but I don't believe that there's anything on board. This is a big old trailer, this one. I don't mind the Vulture tractors, so I've got to admit, the Vulture tractor's a nice tractor. Not my choice, of course, but it's not a bad tractor. Leaves. Be on our way. Oh, forwards, Rob. Forwards. Don't press the tractor. It's not mine. Oh. Wasn't quite expecting that one. Please turn off. Please turn off. Please turn off. Oh my god. I think we nearly killed 6 or 7 people there. But we're all good. I didn't have to stop. Apparently that this thing needs to be unloaded. I don't believe it does. I don't understand why it thinks it does. But we'll drive out, we'll sit underneath the spout and we'll see if it makes it happy. If not, then it could end up being a me job. Slightly frustrating, but again, it is what it is. I need the money, and £15,000, I'm not going to say no. I don't know where we stopped. Why does cruise control stop working? Oh, now reverse again. Forwards, man. Come on. Sort it out. Okay. But technically speaking, this tractor and trailer, I could have this running on Courseplay too, and have it so that it unloads the combine as the combine fills up. I'm not entirely sure how this works because I've not actually used it before. Here. This might cause a slight problem because he seems to think he needs unloading all the time. Now the school bus is going to come straight at me like an absolute mong. God, man. Dude, I'm here. Bear with me. Do something a bit dramatic here. Gonna get him out of the way of that bus. This is going to cause me all sorts of problems. Yes, I can see this coming. The telegraph pole, young man. Yes, I know I'm in your tractor cab almost. For that, I apologise. I understand now what's going on. I know I interfered with the tractor to get round it, but okay, we got it. This is how it's done on the move, by the looks of it. This is all new to me. Very bizarre. Knew that was coming. It should call him when he's ready to go. And then he should immediately go around him. Should. Can't drive through it, mate. You gotta go round the outside. I'm not sure what you're doing now. Good lad. begin. It's going to be some very short runs, this one. I'm wondering actually whether I've got this set up right. Whether I should have gone for the whole headlands thing first. I can't change it now because it's already working. Tell you what we can do then, we are going to stop it. Field position 76. Field work settings. Multiple tools. Two headlands. Number of headlands, there we go. Let's do 3 headlands. Start work on headlands. Generate course. Start job. Now where are you going to start from, young man? Where's your starting point? Now we should call the tractor. This will make it easier. Because we'll do the headlands first. I'll call the tractor in then. So note to self, headlands first. That way we're not cutting out to the road and everything else and making a zigzag patterns and causing all sorts of issues. So there you go. So if you don't know course play, you've learned something with me tonight. Because I didn't know. I was just trial and error with me. I don't tend to read instructions or watch too many YouTube videos. I don't normally just try to go for it and see if I can learn it on my own. I find it a better way for learning is to just learn it on your own. Now it's raining. I don't think it's not going to stop production. It's 3,298 of those little spots we've got to go past in this one field. So yeah, it might be here for a while. But I mean, they look real. They look like little parsnips, don't they? It's quite clever. Shame the machine hasn't got an onboard tank of any description. This is going to be an issue because he's trying to go round it in one. Might have to just push the trailer over a little bit, keep it emptied out. Come on, bud. There you go. God. Well, that was a bit of a bitch, but I don't know where he's fucking going now, mind. He's off out to the beyond. But I think we've got it. I think we made it around the corner. Sound is a pound. People, sound is a pound. Why are we empty? Okay, he's not close enough. So we need to work out how. Get him over a bit more. Better. Seems to be a little bit closer. All a learning process, people. All a learning process. This is new to me in every sense of the word. I've never done any of this on Courseplay before. I mean, you've seen me use auto drive before. That was a challenge in its own right. But being able to run Courseplay and auto drive together, which is the plan in this series, is going to be quite the challenge, I think. On son. He just pulled away from the harvester then. Give him a bit of a nudge in the right direction. Nearly up to 50%. It's quite a load, to be fair. I think this is something I'm going to have to work on over the videos. I think we'll do some more of these jobs before we actually get into mine and the farm in itself and the dairy farm, just to be able to learn how to do this right so that we can get it right for our farm. But this is quite spectacular to watch, considering the game is doing all of this. I'm not involved. I'm just guiding them in the right direction. Obviously, I've got to tweak the trailer a little bit now and again. But yeah, this is something else. Mildly impressed. Well, not mildly, I'm hugely impressed. It's quite a thing. We stop it. I don't stand. I don't quite understand what's going on here. It's saying max on the bar. Does that mean it's loaded? Let's see if I can get the drive to the point and back. Create a job. Go to load and deliver. The loading station is this one. Yeah. That's a cement factory. There we go, dairy. Farmer. Farmer's market. There we go. Grain terminal. Looping. Let's just deliver it. Grain barge terminal 2. Looping. Start job. No, you can't drive through it, mate. Although apparently you want to. Crack on. This guy here. I'm not quite sure what the max symbol was about on the trailer. That's the only reason I'm sending it now. I don't know whether the tractor's overweight or what. We're almost out of time in this video anyway, guys, so what will probably happen is I'll probably end up finishing this job off camera, so that we can end up taking another job afterwards. Yeah, I think tractor's groaning with that on the back. But yeah, I think that's what we'll do. I'll finish this job off camera, and then we'll come back and we'll do another one, and we'll try a few of these because I'm very interested on how well it works. It works quite well from what I've seen so far. Obviously, I don't have auto drive set up with all the shop points, which is a shame. So we'll have to use on-site jobs, or on-site job creation, or in-game job creations. You got to take the trailers to the tip-off points. But when it gets into our farm, most of our stuff will be delivered directly to the silo, which I've got set up on auto drive. so that won't be a problem. So for the likes of cutting the wheat, it will just be a case of follow the harvester, collect the wheat, take it to the silo. We'll do the runs ourselves so when we go to the shop or the sell points and get rid of it. I'm just intrigued to see whether she'll make it all the way to the point of drop it off and then return back to the combine and start again. I mean, if she does, then that's outstanding. Getting down that road, but okay, with the driver. I'd personally be on down the main road. But if you think this is a better route, then I'll let you crack on. Yeah, I don't know what I've got this set actually for a weight. Have I got this set for a weight? Heard. I do one over 85%. It's not over 85%, was it? Has it stopped because it's raining? I don't know. I'm not going to be able to work that one out. I just know it hasn't. It hasn't. It stopped us for whatever reason, so I've decided to do the trailer out. I'm assuming it's down to a weight because the trailer's saying no. Sure, this is the right way either, love. Mind that post, you fool. God. Now this is the bargain with having super strength on, is you can obviously sort it out, woman. Come on. Why have you stopped? We're not in the right place. Come on. That's not where I want it to be. Let's just give her a tug through and see if she thinks she's here, and she's not here. So need to come up here. Oh God, that's where you need to be, lovely, in that one. I'm making the right picks here, this people, but bear with me. This is how we work it out. I think she should have come through the middle one and over the grain. Grain terminal. Personally, I think that's what should have happened. I think she come in the wrong entrance. She's accepted it. So that's a bargain. Now I need her. Right now. need to be able to access the track, but they've got to get it to go back. Not entirely sure that it will. So I could have left that running. Oh no. I think we're going somewhere. Not entirely sure how she knows where she's going, but we're going. Wow. I don't get much on your route choices, love, but wow. I've been up through here before on a truck and on a dirt bike, and this is quite a harrowing road, this, or a trail. But hey, what do I know? I'm just a user. I just use them. But if she knows what she's doing, then we'll let her get on. I'm hoping she's going to go back to the combine now and reload. Technically speaking, she should go right here and up the main road. Well, I'm impressed that she can do this. Very impressed. It's quite something to watch. I'll tell you what I'm going to do though, folks. I'm going to cut a short video now. If anything interesting comes up, I will record it and show you guys. Other than that, I will see you next Monday night in the next video, and we'll do some more of these because I am thoroughly interested in how well this goes. This could work out well for us on the farm. And yeah, thanks ever so much for tuning in. Like I said, there is another series running on a Friday night mining. That's all about gold mining in the Yukon. Please do jump on and watch that one as well if you don't mind, or if you fancy watching. Sorry. Please don't forget to like and subscribe if you did enjoy what you're watching, and it's all much appreciated. And I'll see you all in the next one. Thank you and good night.